Hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about inflationary and deflationary gaps in macroeconomics. Before we start, let's start with some definitions. Aggregate demand, AD, is the total quantity of goods and services demanded by all buyers in an economy at different price levels, ceteris paribus, and it has a negative relationship. The short-run aggregate supply, SRAS, is the total quantity of goods and services supplied by firms in an economy at different price levels, ceteris paribus, in the short run, for example, a year. The nominal resource price levels do not change, and it has a positive relationship, while the long-run aggregate supply, LRAS curve, shows in the long run, which means that it shows the relationship between real GDP produced and the price level when wages and other resource prices change to reflect fully any changes in the price level, ceteris paribus. And the LRAS curve is vertical at the full employment level of GDP or potential GDP, indicating that in the long run, the economy produces potential GDP, which is independent of the price level.
So now let's take a look at macroeconomic equilibrium. So this shows the full employment level of real GDP in the diagram on the right. So the intersection of the AD and SRAS curve determines the level of equilibrium real GDP that is exactly equal to the potential GDP. So when the economy is producing its potential GDP, unemployment is equal to the natural rate of unemployment. So the full employment level of real GDP is the level of real GDP at which there are no inflationary or deflationary gaps. So this occurs because at the price level PLE determined by the intersection of AD with SRAS, the quantity of real GDP demanded by the four components is exactly equal to the economy's potential output.
What is inflationary gap? The inflationary gap is when GDP bigger than the potential GDP, the unemployment rate is smaller than the natural rate of unemployment, and there is an increase in price level. It also means that the output exceeds full employment level. Contractionary policy is used to fix the inflationary gap. So here's a diagram about inflationary gap. Initially, the economy is where AD1 equals to SRAS at PLP and YP. When AD increases, for example, there's a decrease in personal income tax. The consumer disposable income, or the income that's left over after the personal income tax that has been paid, rises. Therefore, spending increases and the AD curve shifts to the right. So in the diagram, AD1 shifts right to AD2. The equilibrium point A goes up to B, resulting in a new short-run equilibrium, YE and PLE. And the difference between the YE and YP is the inflationary gap.
And I'm going to explain what is a deflationary gap. A deflationary gap is when the output is less than the full employment level. The real GDP is smaller than the potential GDP. The unemployment is greater than the natural rate of unemployment. And there is a decrease in price level. So let's look at the diagram. Initially, the economy of Hong Kong is where AD is equal to the SRAS at price level P and real GDP P. But for some reason, let's say profit tax increases. So investments will decrease and AD will decrease also. The AD curve will shift from AD1 to AD2 and forming a new equilibrium. The equilibrium goes down from A to B. At point B, point B is where price level E and real GDP E intersects. And the difference between YP and YE is the deflationary gap. And At this point, the price level has gone down. The real GDP is smaller than the potential GDP, and unemployment is greater than the natural rate of unemployment.
This is the end of our presentation. Thank you.